Happy New Year! This is the Pretty Tarot YouTube channel, and this is the Capricorn reading for 2018. And I hope that you guys prosper this year. Now, this reading, because it is an annual reading, it's good for the whole year. And what I'm going over is the past year, so 2017. The 2018 focus, obstacles and challenges for 2018, the outlook in 2018 in terms of how things will play out or how you'll handle it, and I'm going over jobs, career, and money and finances. Sorry, I'm also going over love life, and then I'm going over health and, oh, let me see. Yeah, health, and then for some reason here, I have an extra, I got a lot of advice for you guys then. This is advice. So Capricorn, I'm taking it that you guys got one heck of a year ahead of you. Okay? Because this doesn't normally happen. Now I have all the cards already laid out because it's just so many cards. I'm not going to sit here and literally on camera shuffle. I'm just not, okay? You guys will know if this resonates with you or not. I'm very sincere. I would never waste my time to sit there and try to plan anything. That's ridiculous. Anyway, this is generalized for the entire side of Capricorn. So it may or may not resonate for you guys because you all have unique information and signs in your birth and natal chart. So, keep in mind that this can be for the Capricorn Sun, rising, moon, Venus, or Mars. Only Venus or Mars if it is significant in your chart, okay? Such as like if you have a double sign in your chart in that regard, you know. Like I have a Virgo Venus, Virgo Mars, okay? So that's dominant in those two areas of my chart and a Virgo moon. So I can, you know, look at a Virgo reading or whatever. I know someone with, you know, like Leo, Venus and Mars, and another person with Taurus, Venus and Mars. They can look at those readings for, you know, and they may resonate with them because that energy is dominant in other areas of their chart. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this reading, and hopefully my kid doesn't walk in because he's not supposed to. Nope, back out you go. Back out because you're not gonna be quiet. Hopefully he'll be quiet. If he isn't, then I'm gonna have to exit him out. Okay. Nope. Yeah, I don't think so. So, all right. Out. Nope. Out you go. Out you go, because I have to be sure that you're not gonna interrupt this reading for my Capricorn viewers. Anyway, allow this reading time for it to know if it's gonna resonate or not. Because it's a yearly reading, so I'd be surprised if any of you guys would truly know, oh, this already resonates. It's January, you know. You know, give it time to truly know if it's going to resonate or not. So, Capricorn, you guys have new beginnings over the past year that may have started for you. Some doors may have begun to open for you, doors that you were able to walk through or step through, and it just seemed like it was destiny. So you had some sort of new beginnings in some area of your life, okay? And it may have, you know, you guys may have been experiencing getting what it is you feel you deserve or gaining some justice. Some of you could have been dealing with legal situations in your life. Hold on. This isn't going to quite work out. It isn't going to quite work out. Alright, sorry you guys. Hey, it is what it is, you know. I was trying to allow him to be in the room with me, but oftentimes I have to not have him in the room with me, and he just have to be to himself. But yeah, so you guys had some new beginnings in 2017. Okay, whatever those beginnings may have been. Um, I'm not going into any extreme detail about it because this is the past year and we want to focus more on 2018. But I feel like it's important to at least touch upon, the 2017 year. So some of you could have been dealing with legal situations, possibly. Others of you could have been seeing fairness, balance, justice be restored in your life and getting the things you feel you deserve. You guys could have as well been needing to take a break and recover. Some of you could have been needing to heal. Others of you could have just been taking it easy, taking vacations, taking trips. Others of you just could have literally just been needing to recover and take some time to heal or just to be to yourselves and just, have some downtime, get some rest, okay? So that's the 2017 energy there. Now, 2018, the focus is going to be celebrations. And I'm hearing for some of you ceremonies. So there could be a lot of attending celebrations and ceremonies for you guys. Some of you could be having celebrations and ceremonies of your own, whether it is, engagements, marriages, seeing children being birthed and born and announced and, christenings, whatever, or other celebrations where maybe, you're receiving rewards or gaining rewards, promotions and things, or, being acknowledged in a big ways, ceremonious ways, in your career, whatever it could be, this is a positive thing, but it's going to be a focus and it's going to affect your joy, okay, in 2018. It's a good thing. And, you guys are going to also be proactive this year and you're going to be manifesting things that you want and desire. Some of you are going to become alchemists. Like you're going to, you learn to utilize your resources or take whatever resources that you have at hand, whatever skills, experiences, whatever you have at your disposal to work with and work your magic, work your charm, and really make some things happen, create some things, manifest some things, much like an alchemist would or a magician. So that's going to be a focus for you guys in the year of 2018. And you guys are also going to focus on maintaining your faith and also finding balance with that. And also, being patient, with everything that's going to happen this year. So you guys are going to focus on patience and like I said, spiritual balance and having faith, okay? In whatever areas of your life that needs to be had in, and probably your entire life, okay? In 2018. With the obstacles and challenges that you guys may face here, you definitely may become competitive or be competitive. You may have some competition and you may be trying to see how you stack up. You may be trying to battle this, battle things out with others who are competing with you, and stay on top of the competition. Others of you may just be, really wrestling with that competitive spirit, or have people who possibly may be against you or you against them, or whatever the case is. Competition. You guys got some competition here in 2018 as an obstacle or challenge or a competitive spirit. You guys may, like I said, need to get rest. And you guys may struggle with trying to get rest, especially if you're being competitive and in that competitive spirit. People who are competitive never like to sleep, or they struggle with getting sleep because they're so busy doing everything, because they feel like they have to stay on top of stuff, and they feel like there's no room or time for sleep because there's achievements to be had, and there's other people who could replace, who take your places and positions if you don't stay on top of things and be on top of your game. But make sure with all that you're doing that you get rest, that you recover, okay? That you're able to have some downtime. But you guys may struggle with that either because you're too busy, like I said, being competitive, or too busy working on my heater here. heater's a little too hot. Or you guys could literally just be just, just like I said, busybodies and sleep, rest, vacations, time to yourself could possibly take a back seat, also possibly due to responsibilities as well. Now, be careful though as well in 2018 that you guys are not um, so competitive to the point where you think you took a loss or you have regrets or you feel like, all is a loss, all the waste, or you just fail to see that this is not a race, or you fail to see that this is not a loss. Be careful that in 2018. Be careful of thinking that something didn't work out when, if you look around, you may still have opportunity there. So don't get caught up in crying over spilt milk. Don't get caught up in grieving over something that may not have been a loss in any form. Okay, and hopefully you're not experiencing any real sense of loss in terms of like a lost loved one or anything like that. I don't I don't really see that in these cards. No, I don't see that in any of my cards. I just feel like you guys could get carried away with your competitive spirit or this desire to do it all, have it all, win all the time. Be careful of that. Be careful of underestimating situations as well, to where you think you lost an opportunity or you regret some sort of opportunity you felt like didn't work out in your favor. No, there's always, in this particular case, there is still opportunity, and you're just crying over spilled milk. So just be careful about that. That's an obstacle challenge for you guys, one of them in 2018. An outlook for you guys in 2018 in terms of how things may play out or how you may handle things. Be care. You guys have restriction here, limitation. You guys may be limiting yourself in your areas of thinking and your ability to think outside the box, or your ability to have expansive thinking. Be careful to not become limited in your thinking and limited in your ideas of expansion or whatever, or causing yourself to be mentally restricted in any form. Okay, take those chains off of your mind, take those chains off of your ideas, take those chains off, period. Because this is all in your head. You guys don't restrict yourselves. Don't restrict yourselves. Don't allow society to cause you to feel restricted in your thinking either, okay? Don't become closed-minded in any form. Now, it looks like you want to be open and you're begging to get out, but somehow some chains have been placed on you, whether by society or others, or you've placed them there yourself. Don't do that. Don't do that. Allow yourself to be a free thinker and to be free in expansively free thinking in your mind, because it affects your joy in 2018. Okay, take those shackles off your brains, because if you don't, then it's going to become a burden to you, and it could cause you to feel like you're suffering. It could cause you to grieve and make you feel like you can't win or whatever, or like you can't achieve something or whatever. So beware of things that burden you, Capricorn, in 2018. Sorry, my voice is kind of going out. I've been doing a lot of talking today with the readings, but don't carry more than your fair share of the burden. Beware of that. Like I said, you guys may take on more than you need to in your competitive spirit, or in your need to feel like you got to get it all done, or you got to do this, you got to do that, or whatever. You guys are big thinkers usually. You guys are usually very ambitious. Be careful to not, burden yourself. Somehow I feel like your burdens come from your limitation, your restriction, mentally or emotionally or psychologically, or all of them. It also could possibly literally come from real life restriction or limitation, but it also could be that Um, like I said, you take on so much and it could become a burden to you, or something could be happening that could weigh heavy on you, or cause you some sort of amount of grief or whatever. But I feel like it has a lot to do with your this feeling that you feel limited in some form or restricted. You have new beginnings, though. You have new beginnings, new passionate beginnings at that. This could be a new opportunity, a new job, a new career, something, some major new passion sparking you, a new location, whatever it could be. Okay, it's a new, very passionate beginning, and I feel like you are going to experience this once you allow your mind to expand. And once you free yourself of that burden of limitation, okay, in your mind or in your heart or whatever, with your jobs, career, money, and finances, you guys look like you are worn down in that area. You are exhausted. You are tired, feeling just like you're barely hanging in there, and you can't, and you're struggling to hang in there. You're tired. Worn down, exhausted. Some of you could not be feeling well either. It could be taking its toll on you guys. And therefore, you may be feeling like you need to, and I'll be honest with you, you guys could be, I feel like some of you could literally, this could be taking a toll on your health for some of you. Others of you, you may need to cut out something. You may need to sever something in regards to jobs, career, finances. For a small portion of you, you may be experiencing being cut from a job or a career, or having some income cut. Something's being severed because it was overwhelming and exhausting to you, and wearing you down, or it just, it was not a good situation for whatever reason. It could have been a drain in some form, or would be a drain in some form. And I don't know why I'm speaking past tense. This is for 2018. Someone could be getting, cut from, like I said, a job or a career or position or something, and receiving severance, severance pay or whatever. But if it was something that wasn't working out, it gets cut or severed. Or, it also could be some disappointment being experienced in jobs, career, money, and finances, and it's just draining you and exhausting you. Now, I know this is not ideal or what you necessarily want to hear, but you guys are going to work on it, and you're going to take the time to do some research and some investigating, and what you can do about it, how you can improve the situation, and it may even help you figure out what to get rid of that has been disappointing you, and how to move forward from there. You're definitely going to work on it though, but I feel like you guys are going to definitely do your research and investigating things. Some of you may consider going back to school to give yourself a leg up in your jobs, career, money, and your finances. So that's a positive thing, Keep in mind that as individuals, how your year plays out and how your different sectors of your life are going to be affected in 2018, though many of you may experience similar energy or similar situations, you all are going to have something unique going on in your lives and your situations, okay? So if you want to know what's uniquely going on in your life and your situation for your individual information, in your birth and natal chart, and for you as an individual, seek out a personal reading with me. You can email me at prettytarot@gmail.com, in which I can set you up for a personal annual reading. You also can book a reading with me on my website at prettytarot.com, okay, to give you an outlook that at least will focus on the current and moving up to 3 months period, okay, or a few weeks or whatever what it is that you're looking for. So And keep in mind that if you see something you don't like in a reading, it's an opportunity for you to take it as a warning in which you could possibly try to see what you can do to use your free will to change things you think you don't like, you see coming up. Or you can try to change your outlook, because some things you can change, some things you can't. But for the things you discover that you may not be able to change or affect, you can definitely change your outlook and your perceptions on how, you view a situation. Because we're here to learn, and we're here to gain spiritual growth and to grow in other areas of our lives as well, and not just function and live in this physical world just because, we're here to grow and learn. So when you see things that maybe are not favorable or pleasant, don't take it as, oh, this is terrible, why am I still getting bad luck? Because there's something you need to do. There's work for you to do. There's a challenge for you to take. There's obstacles for you to overcome in order for you to get past that energy, in order for you to achieve the things you want in your life, okay? So don't take the passive approach. Take the empowering approach and manifest what it is you want. Do what it is that you're going to try to do. You guys may need to create a vision board and, put pictures on there that specifically details what it is that you want, because those boards do work. They really do, and I'm speaking from experience. So take a empowering approach that you can change some of the things that you don't like and at least change your perspective. Don't see something and then cringe at it and complain about it to me or any other reader or psychic on YouTube or anywhere else, because it's not our doing. It's whatever comes up in the cards that you're being guided by the divine spirit, God, angels, whatever it is that you believe in. Because before I do any readings, I pray for the messages to come out that you guys need to hear, that will be helpful to you and for those who truly need it. And then I lay the cards out. I can't make anything up, and I wouldn't benefit me at all, So keep that in mind, you guys. Now, moving into the love life sector for 2018 for Capricorn. You guys, stay optimistic about your love life, okay, in 2018. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Psychic awareness. Use your intuition. Pay attention to the things you're picking up and the things that you're seeing, the things you're hearing, the things you're sensing, because this will help you navigate your love life, you guys, especially with you staying optimistic and having a positive thinking and outlook in regards to romance in your love life. You guys will also be kind of seeking kindness and generosity and care and concern from others, as well as you may be giving kindness and generosity and care and help from others, in regards to your love life in 2018. This is also a card that's indicating here in the Whimsical Tarot that you guys in your love life this year may be looking at and considering your legacy and how you could take things to a serious level, or some of you may be already in a secure relationship, whereas those of you may be wanting to be in a secure relationship because you're looking at how you're hoping to grow old together with someone, and will be able one day to look at how well you've played out your life and see your grandchildren playing, knowing that you have lived a good life and you've experienced a satisfying, fulfilling love life as well, But you guys, like I said, you're going to need to use your intuition. Trust your heart. Let your heart guide you. Go in and engage with what's in your heart. Trust your instincts and things like that. Like I said, your psychic awareness, your intuition. You got that here twice. So you guys are going to really need to go within. Use your intuition. Use your sixth sense and your inner guidance system. Trust your heart. Follow your heart. And please be positive, Capricorn. Be positive. Be optimistic. okay, in regards to romance in your love life in 2018. Now, your health. You guys, partnerships in love and being in harmony with others will affect you in 2018, okay, in regards to your health. And that makes a lot of sense because different areas of our lives can spill into other areas of our lives, okay? You have new valuable beginnings in regards to your health as well, okay? And you're definitely going to be looking to step out and take a chance and take some risk in regards to achieving good health in your love life, especially in regards to how the partnerships you have in your life and your love life and the harmony that you have. These things will spill over into your health sector of your life in the year of 2018. And it, to me, like I said, it makes a lot of sense because different areas of our life can affect our love life. I mean, not our love life, but affect our health. Like if you have a bad love life and it's stressing you out, it can affect your health. Trust me on that. If you're struggling with finances for any reason, it can affect your health and spill into that area of your life. Okay, so all of the things that we deal with, they're kind of intertwined with one another. Now, the advice that you guys have, and like I said, you guys got so many cards that came up for advice, and I wasn't expecting all these cards, but Capricorn, you guys look like you are in a year of needing a lot of advice. So you guys have messages and communications here. You're being advised to be, to communicate. Make sure you communicate however you need to. In this year, you're also being pointed out that you may need to give something or offer something of value or that holds meaning. You may be also needing to be willing to accept something that holds value or be meaningful. And in some cases, you may need to be open to communicating that you are desiring to receive or give something that is valuable and meaningful, okay, or have valuable or offer valuable or meaningful communication with others and vice versa, okay, if that makes good sense to you guys. You also have, you guys need to cut away burdens, in your life. Cut away ideals that are fantasy, that are not realistic, because it may be burdening you guys, okay? This card is all about the fact that she decided to cut away something that was burdening her because it was all fairy tale and fantasy, and she could have been waiting for her Prince Charming to rescue her, and she just decided she no longer needed this burden, and she cut that away from her. Be careful not to be too much in your head with your worries, your fears, your anxieties, depression, stress, things like that. Try to avoid that as much as possible in this year, okay? Also, try to enjoy yourselves in 2018, Capricorn. Take it easy a bit, allow yourself to be able to take it easy, enjoy good company with good friends, and to be able to celebrate and enjoy the things in life that you have achieved and the things you do have, okay? Sometimes it's okay to stop and smell the roses, now you guys are being pointed out that you're going to be blessed with gifts this year. You're going to be blessed with gifts. Make sure you appreciate that. The divine, the universe is going to bless you with gifts. God is going to bless you with gifts. Whatever it is that you believe, that's indicated here. Be devoted to the cause, whatever this is. This is a devotion card, so make sure you are devoted to whatever this is that you're doing. Make sure your heart is in it and that you are devoted to it, okay? That you're going to take it seriously, that you are committed, okay? That you're willing to see something through to the end, okay? You don't want to bail ship on anything too early. You also have the situation will improve for you guys in 2018. Whatever you're experiencing, the situation will improve. You also have indications here. Be careful to not get caught up in, like I said, too much competition or conflict, or to not be on the defense too much, it says an unwise choice, be wary of making any unwise choices. Learn what you can from this situation in 2018, whatever you're experiencing, and review everyone's motives, okay? So be careful that you have an understanding of other people's motives and motivations in dealing with them and them dealing with you. You got the wheel here. That's a change of luck for you guys, okay? In 2018, it says a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side, Capricorn, in 2018. And finally, you guys have reclaim your art. So you may have a skill or some sort of experience or some sort of gift or talent that you have put on the shelf and has been collecting dust. Pull it back out. If you got a resume that you need to spiff up with some old experience or whatever it is, or skills that you need to reclaim on there, do it. Talents and things that you have not done in a while, or things you haven't thought about or considered in a while, reconsider it, reclaim it. It could be your key to getting past whatever obstacle that you're trying to get past, and it could give you a leg up on the competition if you are thinking about competition. Remove the restriction that you can no longer do this, or that it will no longer serve you, because it may very well. So dust off those cobwebs to whatever this is that you need to reclaim, and put it to good use. It's going to work to your benefit in 2018, Capricorn. Now, finally, the final card you guys have, seek an expert. So if there's something that you are absolutely uncertain of, like maybe you need to redo your resume, seek out an expert on that. You got people and sites that professionally do websites. It's okay to inquire with other people for help, or to have other people help you in some form. Whether you have to hire them or you just ask them to be kind enough to help you out, okay? For free or whatever. You could even barter. Also, maybe you need to seek a life coach to help coach you in different areas of your life, whether it's for love life or jobs, career, and finances, a financial advisor, whatever it is. Maybe seek out spiritual advisors or whatever, whoever it may be. It doesn't have to be me. It could be anybody. It could be, a pastor. It can be another tarot reader or psychic, or me, or anybody, a counselor, a therapist, whatever. Maybe you need to take a class or something, you know what I'm saying? Study something, because you do have where you guys are going to, in 2018, be working on something, doing some research, investigating things, and yes, some of you may go back to school to influence your jobs, career, and money sector of your life in 2018. So that is your reading, Capricorn, for 2018. I think it's a very positive reading. I think it's a very good reading that will help, point out to you guys weaknesses and strengths, and what you can do in order to, achieve your goals. And like I said, you guys are going to be proactive in this year. Make sure that you are. Make sure that you're patient. Make sure you maintain your faith, because you guys have blessings that are coming through for you in 2018. And this is a good year for a lot of people. Don't worry about the fact that if you feel like you've gone through struggles in 2017 and in prior years. A lot of people have. And like I said, we're here to grow. We're here to expand in so many different ways. And if you're not doing that, then you're not living, So, because I had somebody complain about a January reading, and they wanted to say, oh, it was so negative and blah, blah, blah. But I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised. There's always someone who they're not willing to take any accountability for the things that come up in the readings. You know, these are things they need to pay attention to and be willing to see in order to grow and make the positive changes they need to make so that they can be see things come out in their readings that are going to be more pleasing. And they also probably need to realize that it's a general reading, so everything may or may not resonate for them. The year hasn't fully played out yet, but um, they probably need to get a personal reading so that they can get a reading specifically for them and their energy. But in any case, I'm a reader that is honest. I do not have time to lie to you guys, and I'm not going to sit here and paint a super peachy perfect reading for you guys just so you can feel better about something that you need. These are things you need to be aware of. Otherwise, how can you make the changes in the growth and things like that so you can get better readings and better outlooks coming out in your reading and in your lives? You know, if you don't put in the work, then you're going to get the same repetitive experiences and then still be sitting there whining saying, why hasn't anything changed? Because you weren't willing to look at things 100% and as honestly as they are, and understand that life has its imperfections, but we can grow and overcome those obstacles and those challenges and change our lives to be what we really want it to be. But we have to be proactive and be willing to see the good, the bad, and the ugly all at the same time, you know. So if you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, you can visit my website at prettytarot.com. You can also email me at prettytarot@gmail.com, and I can help you get a reading there. Also, keep in mind to check out the readings for your other signs as well, to get the larger scope of the piece of the puzzle, because we're not just our sun signs. We have a lot of energy in our charts, and the only way to get to get a more accurate puzzle, piece of the puzzle and put it all together is sometimes look at your other sun, your other readings, your moon rising, not just your sun, sometimes Venus and Mars. Anyway, hit the like button if you like the reading. Allow time for these readings to manifest and understand if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. And may you guys prosper in 2018. Peace.